Namaskar dear students, welcome to our channel Biology by Gulab Sir. As a part of series of lectures, now today's topic is Hemichordata. It is in sequence and very important to note down about this phylum is a connecting link between non-chordate and chordate. It was thought of to have Hemichordata in chordate because of these two reasons, that they have dorsal nervous system and presence of pharyngeal gills, which I already explained you where the pharynx and pharyngeal gills present in larvae stage or embryo stage. But very important reason that because of absence of notochord is mentioned very clearly here, absence of notochord. It cannot be placed into the chordate because very important point to consider, non-chordate and chordate is presence and absence of notochord. When notochord is absent, how it can be placed into chordate? Although these are the important characteristics which are being present into Hemichordata, but still because of absence of notochord it is placed into non-chordate clearly, and it must be very clear. Question can be asked in assertion and reason that Hemichordata, although it has pharyngeal gills and dorsal nervous system, but it is placed in non-chordate. Reason: absence of notochord. Another characteristic which is similar to the non-chordate is open circulatory system. So please remember these two points are similar to the non-chordate and similar to the chordate, and therefore it can be said that it is a connecting link as it is mentioned here. Very important because question can be asked NEET. Hemichordata is a connecting link between non-chordate and chordate because of these are the reason, and question can be asked in a MCQ. We'll given these three reasons and we'll mention last all of these. So all of these will be the reason. Therefore, it will be the connecting link that you please remember. Okay, this is very clear to you that Hemichordata is a connecting link between these two. To have best understanding, first of all, visualize this diagram. Otherwise, what happens? Unless and until we do know or we do not know that diagram or picture or that organism, we cannot understand the characteristics. So very important. See, this is something typical character, typical organism which you have never seen or never visited because it is not as usual that other animals lives around us. So here this head-like structure is not a head, but it is a gland. Proboscis is a gland, is a excretory gland. So please remember proboscis as a excretory gland. Second part is collar in between proboscis and trunk. Now this trunk has mouth and at the last it has anus. So labeling is given. So please remember this Balanoglossus belong to Hemichordata, has proboscis, collar, trunk and tail. And now we continue with that Saccoglossus, same that proboscis, collar, trunk and tail. And therefore these two organisms, they have similar structural aspects as well as functional aspect. Therefore they belong to Hemichordata. I do also have drawn this diagram. You also can draw this diagram and question can be asked with this label. That question can be asked in diagram related MCQ. They will write here A. We'll mention that A is collar and has so and so function. A is trunk and has so and so function. A is gland, so and so function. Or A is head, so and so function. So what will be the correct? A is a proboscis, is a gland, and it helps in excretion. I hope you got that one kind of neat question also. Now come to the point. Very important that for which we are studying this. We are studying this for general characteristics. So here the general characteristic begins. Again, habitat, it has an exclusively marine animal because they live in ocean and sea. They are worm-like animals. Already you saw that figure so that you can understand. They are worm-like animals with organ system level of organization. No doubt they are triploblastic, coelomate, and for that we have already placed this diagram after every phylum. You can refer and understand what does it mean. You may forget or you may forget. That is natural. That what would be the diploblastic coelomate, triploblastic coelomate, triploblastic pseudocoelomate and triploblastic coelomate. Hemichordata, as they are in the upper level, higher level in that sequence, therefore no doubt annelids or not all are triploblastic coelomate. So you can refer this diagram time to time as and when you do not have suppose connection with that word triploblastic coelomate. Okay. So here they are triploblastic coelomate and bilaterally symmetrical. So here it is clearly mentioned as a third point. And next point, again to continue that fourth point, body cylindrical and composed of anterior part, proboscis, gland of excretion, collar, trunk and tail. Next point, circulatory system is open type. Yes, all non-chordate, they have open circulatory system, is a common. Therefore, you can remember, and very important that these 2 points, circulatory system is open and absence of notochord, these characters are similar to non-chordate. Once again, I have mentioned here because it's very important to mind it, because this is the typical one, can be asked in exam. Otherwise, they are not going to ask you what are write any 6 characteristics of hemichordate. They will ask some specific and peculiar character point, and therefore I repeated it. Another 2 points which are similar to the chordate, again mentioned in a sequence so that you will get that question. So they have this dorsal nervous system and respiration through pharyngeal gills. Yes. Now you got these two points in connection, why they are any 2 similar character to non-chordate and similar character to chordate, and that is what question can be asked, right? 2 similar characters to the non-chordate and 2 similar character to the chordate about hemichordata, and justify that it is a connecting link between these 2. It's very easy question, you got it, now you will prepare it. Respiration through pharyngeal gills, sexes are separate, and fertilization is external, and development through either direct or larva name is given Tornaria. So again remember, porifera, parenchyma, amphibuscula, cylindrita, planula. Just now before this video you would have seen that echinodermata, there also I mentioned the name of larvae, and here also Tornaria. So please make a list of these larvae to have the difficult level question, because very often this type of question can ask and students do not prepare for. These are something anomalous, they are not being taught in this class. Therefore, in extended sense of NEET preparation, you must know these name of the larvae. I hope my advice you will follow and you will get 4 marks in NEET. These are the example, Balanoglossus, also known as tongue worm, because that proboscis look like to be tongue, and therefore it is called as tongue worm. And these are the diagram that what already we have been discussed. I hope as a part of this series of lecture, this video also you would have been liked, and therefore you are seeing with me. I am happy that you are in continuation with us. So once again, I appeal you to share this video to your friend, as well as if you are new, subscribe our channel, and have a happy learning. Goodbye.